asked, like, how do you visualize yourself in this space? Like, what is your experience that you're thinking about? And then also relating to like the universal experience of a human rather than, just a culture. My company is called Mont Design, and it was kind of a brainchild of like an ambitious and really passionate college Lauren. I grew up with like an intense love for travel. The way that different spaces like throughout the world make you feel different things and reflect different aspects of culture and history. And I did an internship with Steelcase my senior year of my KCAD experience, and I was pretty much on track to, have a really awesome path out of Kendall in the office furniture world. And I couldn't shake the feeling that I wasn't done traveling. Like, as I was really meditating on that, my friend came to me and was like, hey, I'm gonna go to Australia for a year. It was kind of perfect timing and right before I graduated, so I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And I found a client. They really supported me and they let me work remotely, and that's where it started. But my visa in Australia expired at the end of February, so there was 1 month in between, March of 2020. All my friends, my Australian friends, said you should check out Bali. So I went, and about 2 weeks in is when everything shut down. When I really realized I was going to be there for a while, I moved into a house with a couple of other girls. One of the girls, she saw my work and she's like, I'm a project manager for showrooms and like trade shows in France. There's actually a new like pop-up store that we need to do, and I don't have a designer. That was the first one where I had the opportunity to create a concept, and I was fully remote. There was back and forth between the client for about a month. And after that, it was like networking and meeting the right people in Bali, and I got a couple other projects. I just finished up my project that I got in Bali. It was for a couple or like 6 luxury villas. So we finished that up, and then I surprised my family and finally came home. These past couple years have been the best 2 years of my life, and it has been so eye-opening. I do owe a lot to the Grand Rapids design community. A lot of them were really supportive of my journey, and I met them all through Kendall events or IIDA, the International Interior Design Association. So that was a really enriching thing to take away from Kendall was the fact that they just kind of propelled us into the community. Kendall prepares you really well for the professional world. Made sure to let us know about every single organization, all the major companies in the industry, and then also got us really involved with all the big 3, Steelcase, Herman Miller, and Hayworth. I mean, we knew those companies like the back of our hands. I am looking at like full-time industry positions here because that was the plan in the first place. So I'm hoping to, get into that world and dive into the industry here and making some connections and then learning, and maybe eventually I'll pick stuff back up with my own company. Overall, like, I am so glad I went to Kendall. It was just such a cool, enriching experience, and made me really see like the potential of what you can do in the industry.